I'm an old man. I left my glasses in the car myself. Oh, my pen is here.
Good evening. We're going to get started in 1 minute. Are we ready for the live stream? We're good. Good evening, everyone. Could everyone please rise for the pledge? There's a flag up there. I pledge allegiance. Thank you all. So at this point, we are calling to order, and our first piece of business will be the public portion. So, for my reps that are here, could you please start lining up on the side? Who's up first? Stanley.
It's okay.
No, you need it for the live stream. You have to have it for the live stream. Yeah. You gotta have it.
Good evening, everybody. Am I too loud? Okay, that's why I didn't want this. Anyway, my name is Stanley Ng. I work with Council Member Susan Swan. And I just have 3 quick announcements. The first thing is that we got free helmets fitting on Saturday, May 31st, at Cephalo, okay, at 11 a.m. So kids and adults, if you need a helmet, this is the day, okay? We got flyers up there. Second, something a little personal. Our district is having our very first street renaming. And I'd like to invite you all to come this Sunday. Okay? I'm going to leave the flyers here. And this is a wonderful lady, okay? It's Lee Lai Wan Mary Chin. Okay? I'm going to leave this here with you. I have 20 more here. Now, the last piece, history. 1925, Brooklyn built 27 schools within a 2-year period. In our district, District 43, the council district, 4 of them are going to be 100 years old in the next year or so. This Monday, PS 205 is the first of the 4 to be celebrating the 100 years, okay? So we have a lot of 100th anniversaries coming up. I'll pass you guys the information later. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. My name is Marco Rico. I'm a representative for Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis. I just have one quick announcement. Starting May 7th, which was yesterday, you are going to need a real ID to board and fly any domestic flight. You can use either a U.S. passport, an enhanced driver's license, or a real ID. To update your ID, you need to go to the DMV. Over here, I put some flyers for you all. If you would like to take a look, there's a couple here, so feel free to take. And of course, if you live in the New York 11 district, please feel free to see me in the back, and we can help you out with any constituent services, whether it be immigration or any other federal issues. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Tal Litwin. I'm here representing Borough President Antonio Reynoso. And just have a few events to let you know about. BP Reynoso has opened his 2025 pre-K through 12 graduation awards. So any school admin at a Brooklyn-based public charter or private school can nominate their students for a graduation award from the Borough President until May 29th. Also on May 10th is the Trash Force Spring Swap and E-Waste. So the Borough President is partnering with Councilmember Jennifer Gutierrez for a trash event. It'll be at 183 South 3rd Street. And in the morning till the early afternoon from 10 a.m. to 2, you can dispose of working and non-working electronics. And from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m., you can swap clean and lightly used clothing, shoes, or toys. On May 12th, there is constituent services at Cortaliu Library. It's the final day, and you can speak with a Borough President representative in person from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. On May 14th is Haitian Flag Day celebration at the Brooklyn Children's Museum, starting at 6:30 p.m. And then lastly, on May 15th, there's an event for reimagining Columbus Park, which is the park behind Brooklyn Borough Hall, and BP also, along with Councilmember Ressler and the Downtown Brooklyn Partnership, are hosting a public presentation and discussion and workshop for a transformation of park. So yeah, thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Wincy. I'm a community advocate in the office of Councilmember Alexa Aviles. I have a couple of legislative updates. Councilmember passed 2 pieces of legislation, 860 and 861. 860 would establish an annual community hiring report, which would require the NYC EDC to provide metrics for goals established under community hiring programs. 861 would require the EDC to include in its annual report information around community benefits agreements that the EDC enters into. So both of these bills require EDC to be more transparent in their reporting and make sure that they're actually delivering on what they claim. So top of mind are local hiring, workforce development, job creation, etc. I also want to continue to plug our office hours, continuing at FIO El Centro every other Thursday, 1 to 5. Find us there in the lobby for any issues with SNAP ABT, sanitation, immigration, quality of life issues. And then also in collaboration with Homecrest Community Services, we have a street co-naming ceremony honoring the former executive director of Homecrest, Don Lee, on Saturday, May 17th at 15th Avenue and 70th Street at 11 a.m. So please join us then. Thank you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Tamby John. I'm the branch manager for the library at New Utrecht, located at 1743 86th Street, so 2 blocks. I'm also here on behalf of the Highlawn Library, located at 1664 13th Avenue. At the library in New Utrecht, I just want to mention a couple of things. We have Spanish story time that continues on Fridays from 11 to 12. It is in Spanish and English. We have yoga on Tuesdays from 1:30 to 2:30. That's for adults. And I just want to mention that as of June 6th, from 2 to 4 p.m., the library is going to kick off our Summer at the Library. As many of you know, in the past, it was called Summer Reading. It has now changed to Summer at the Library. So that will kick off on June 6th. But throughout the borough, between June 5th, June 6th, and June 7th, there's going to be kickoffs being held at all the branches. So I invite you to go to our website, brooklynlibrary.org. That's BKLYN library.org for this and more information of other upcoming events. All right. Have a good night.
Hello, my name is David Zubin from CERT on the New York City Emergency Management. I was asked to speak a few words as I just found out about this event. Usually I'm in uniform. If you guys are interested with CERT, New York City Management, where we are out doing tabling events, traffic control, and all that good stuff, where you could see us tabling at different events. Next event we're going to have is May 22nd at the Brooklyn Public Library from 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock. And we're also going to be at the event Tabby just talked about on the 6th. We are definitely interested in getting back into the community. I'm literally taking over. I'm literally helping with this area now. And my number one goal is to help and volunteer. And we also have another Sal, who's also in Community Board 11 with me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm here representing Councilman Carr. I'm new at this, so bear with me. Right now we're doing a program trying to see where there's potholes that need to be filled. So if anyone has any ideas, they could call his office or see me after this. We also have a satellite office at the Knights of Columbus on 86th Street and 13th Avenue every 2 weeks. So you could go on his website and see that. Next time I'm here, I'll have business cards, but I don't have them yet. They're not printed. But a pleasure to be here, and have a good night.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ari Kagam. I work for New York State Senator Steve Chen. He's currently fighting in Albany for Southern Brooklyn communities. In particular, he's very happy that Senate passed a bill allowing police officers who served for 20 years to qualify for full pension. He's also supporting changes in current discovery laws and many other public safety-related bills. But unfortunately, they don't go far enough. These changes do not go far enough that he prefer. He's a former cop, 27 years as a NYPD sergeant, and he prefer to make sure that anyone who is arrested for a crime will face serious consequences, not would be released very quickly from custody. If you have any questions about our district number 17, which is Bensonhurst, Dyker Heights, Bass Beach, parts of Gravesend, and Sunset Park, the phone number of our office is 718-333-0311. Easy to remember, 718-333-0311. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Dennis, and I live on the block of the post office on 19th Avenue and 19th Avenue in Benson. I have an abandoned building, 1849 Benson Avenue. It's been that way for over a year. Things have been done Fence has been put up, but they took the hinges off the door. They cut the chain. They've gotten into the house. The police have been called twice. They got them out. But then the fire department had to be called because the utilities are still on and they left water running. So I really don't know what's going on with the building, but something's got to be done. I'm afraid somebody's going to really get hurt in there or, God forbid, a fire. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Paul Laguerre with the Brooklyn District Attorney's Office, led by Eric Gonzalez. We'll be having our 2025 Youth Summit. That'll be Thursday, June 5th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at CUNY City of Technology, which is 300 J Street. The theme of the Youth Summit is What's Next? The Path to Adulthood for Tomorrow's Leaders. All students that register will receive lunch, Metro cards, and a $100 stipend. I don't have flyers today, but I did mail it out to all of the people in email list, and I will try to bring flyers tomorrow to El Centro if you would like to pick them up. Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have anybody else from the public who would like to speak? Anyone else? Going once, going twice. That's it. I do want to recognize that Tal is here from the Borough President's office, and so is Helen Klein from Assemblyman William Colton's office, who are here. Thank you. I need a motion at this point to close. Leon, second. Jeff, all in favor? Aye. Any nays? Any abstentions? Okay, moving right along. Okay, before we move ahead, we're going to do a roll call, which we started, of all the members that, if you're not here, I'm going to say your name. And if I say your name that you're not here and you are here, please jump up. We have Simon Chick, Claudio DeMeo, Ashley Lauren Elrod, Nicholas Eng, Matteo Ferrantelli, Lining He, Tim Law, Chipor Lee, Donald Lau, Shairang Lu, Nancy Soto, Ahmed Uzar, Raymond Wong, Robert Whittaker, Andrew Windsor, Angel Wu, Jin Quan Zhen, Shu Bin Zhu. So none of those people are here, right? Okay. I'm sorry, I skipped one. He's small. Daniel Urich. Okay. Okay, moving right along, we have the minutes from the March 12th meeting. They were sent out. Everyone's had a chance to review them. Are there any edits or revisions to the March 12th minutes? Hearing none, can I have a motion to accept? Sal? Joe, second? All in favor? Any abstentions? Any nays? Okay, moving right along. So, we're up to my part, which is the chair's report. For those who are new, my name is Lori Windsor. I want to welcome all the new members. For the 25-26 term, we have 15 new members on board. For our new members that are here that I know, if I skip anybody, please let me know. Let me call your name. Please stand up and do a wave. Zimying Lee, welcome. Glib Dolotov, who's come to almost every meeting, and now he's finally a board member. Welcome. People thought he was a member, yes. He's a regular. Sammy Sorakis. Sammy, here's Sammy. Samuel Levin. Anila Kobo. And Ying Wang. Welcome to all. Did I skip anybody who's new? First time here? Anybody? I think I got everyone, right? Okay. So one of the things, and I'll say at the next meeting and probably the meeting after that is how important attendance is at these meetings and the committee meetings. Before we got started, everyone who's been here was laughing because they saw me and Marnie going, counting to make sure we have quorum. We have to have quorum, which is half of the membership plus one. If we don't have quorum, we cannot conduct any business. Unfortunately, last month we had no quorum. We could not conduct business. So attendance is really, really important. And then there are also committees that you'll be joining. That's also very important because the committees do a lot of the work. Okay, moving along, I'm going to give a report on the site screening committee. There was a public hearing for the proposed site selection of 1553 72nd Street and 7108-7120 New Utrecht Avenue. As you all remember, that was supposed to be an apartment house. Okay, for the construction of a new 451-seat elementary school. The School Construction Authority is required to present real estate sites to the Community Board and to the Community Education Council. And their presentation basically focused on the site rather than the specifics of the school design. They'll come back once a design is in process and completed. The committee recommended approval of the site. The public can submit comments through May 28th by emailing sites@nycsca.org. We do need a resolution from the board to support the committee's recommendation. Do I have a motion to accept the site screening's recommendation? Okay, so I have, Daniel's here. Okay, I have a motion from Ross. Do I have a second? Kathy? All in favor? Any nays? Any abstentions? Okay, great. Moving right along. All right. We're skipping around because I'm doing committee reports at this point. No, I know, but I just did the site screening committee report, which we're not at committees, but that's okay. I do want to let everybody know, since last month we didn't have a meeting, that I appointed members for the 25 nominating committee. It was Kathy Vero, Sal D'Alessio, Claudio DeMeo, Chung Dick, and Andrew Scaglione. And the committee is going to provide a report later on under the committee section. Also, the board has received a Board of Standards and Appeals special permit application for 1616 McDonald Avenue. The applicant is seeking to modify the rear yard requirement within an M1-1 zoning district that coincides with a rear lot line of an R4-1 zoning district. The Planning and Zoning Committee will schedule a public hearing, and the board will make a recommendation at the June 12th meeting. And as a final note, for those who haven't heard, the 6-2 Precinct Council Deputy Inspector Lau has been reassigned, and we do want to wish him well and thank him for his service. He was wonderful, and we are going to miss him. And now we'll turn it over to our District Manager, Marnie.
Thank you so much. The Department of Transportation advised that they have renewed the car share program at the following locations: 1853 Cropsey Avenue, 2125 Bath Avenue, 7201 20th Avenue, and 1818 79th Street. The car share operators are Zipcar and TrueKit. The Department of Design and Construction, and I know everybody's going to be excited about this because it's probably our top complaint. They are beginning the preliminary design for New Utrecht Avenue safety improvements and roadway repairs between 65th Street and 77th Street. The scope of the project is to bring this segment into a state of good repair, which requires full reconstruction to remove the concrete roadway and replace it with asphalt and improve pedestrian safety along the corridor. There will be curb extensions, new reconstructed islands, raised crosswalks throughout the area. The design documents will be shared with the board when completed. They are also preparing preliminary and final design documents for the intersection of raised crosswalks at priority intersections and pedestrian ramp upgrades. The locations within our district are Bay Parkway and Benson Avenue and 81st Street and Bay Parkway. They are also beginning to undertake a very large project. The pre-final design drawings for the Safe Routes to Transit project on 86th Street from 19th Avenue to 25th Avenue and 20th Avenue from 86th Street to Benson, as well as Bay Parkway from 86th to 85th Street. This project includes infrastructure, pedestrian safety, accessibility improvements for transit riders along the 86th Street sidewalk corridor, as well as sidewalk extensions, high visibility crosswalks, pedestrian signal and streetlight improvements, as well as water main replacement and sewer repairs. The project is scheduled for bids in fiscal year 2026, with construction targeted to begin that summer. So that will be July, August. Raymond's here. Can you put him down? We submitted preliminary comments on this project, and we requested that the community construction liaison must provide regular updates and look-aheads on the project. Handouts relating to water turnoffs and other written notifications must be translated to Chinese. Adequate temporary loading zones need to be provided. Water turnoffs are scheduled with sensitivity around holidays and Lunar New Year with adequate advance community notification. Material and equipment are stored off-site, and the material storage zones within the project limits are carefully coordinated to reduce impacts to the surrounding area. And we further requested that they coordinate with the MTA to ensure that truck limitation signage reflects the grade of the roadway and the elevation. I will provide updates on all of these projects at the Transportation Committee and the board as they become available. Thank you.
Thank you, Marnie. We now have our committee reports. Kathy Vera will be doing the nominating committee.
Hi, everyone. So the nominating committee consisting of myself, Sal D'Alessio, Claudio DeMeo, Chung Dick, and Andrew Scaglione met on April 29th, and we unanimously present the following slate of offices for the 2025-2026 term. Lori Windsor, Chairperson, Ross Brady, First Vice Chairperson, Victoria Camerado Curto, Second Vice Chairperson, Wei Yi Chan, Secretary, Dr. Tim Law, Treasurer, and Sonia Valentin, Sergeant-at-Arms. Respectfully submitted.
Thank you, Kathy, and thank you to the nominating committee. At this point, I would like to ask if there are any nominations from the floor. It's open to the floor for nominations if anybody wants to nominate. None? Okay. Who wants to give me a motion to close? Kathy? Angelo, second. All in favor? Any abstentions? Any nays? Okay, moving along. Do we have any new business?
Yes. The only thing I want to say. Okay, sorry. Okay. On Tuesday, May the 20th at 7 p.m. at the 62nd Precinct Community Council, please join us. We have one more meeting in June, and then we don't have any more meetings in the summer until September. So if you have any issues, any concerns, anything you want the police to look into, please come to that meeting. We have had, when our Deputy Inspector Lau was there, he has literally taken notes and made sure that those issues were taken care of. That's it.
Thank you. Any other new business? Any old business? Old business? Gotta come up and use this. You have to for the live stream, otherwise they cannot hear you.
Yeah, okay. Everybody knows summer is coming, so I just want to know the status of the 17th Avenue Bridge to the shore. Do we have any status? Any update?
Not after Rubber Foil request to get an update. May I just address at the public portion the issue on Benson Avenue? So yes, we have reported the matter to various city agencies. If utilities are on, that means somebody's paying for the utilities. And this particular property, as you know, we discussed it. It's the owner had passed on. The police department were very helpful in tracking down who was taking care of the property, but it seems to be in legal limbo. So we can just deal with it, the issues, and refer it to the agencies. The city will not do anything until it's either put up for lien sale or there's a dangerous issue. We have put in for lot cleanup. That means that the Department of Sanitation, in order to clean that area, has to get a court order before they can go on the property. And it takes forever. The Department of Health was notified. The Department of Buildings was down and addressed those dangerous conditions. But please reach out and we will report whatever ongoing issues there are and follow up. Thank you.
I just want to know the status of the potential homeless shelter on 86th Street. Does anybody know anything about that?
Status is the same. Any old business? Any other old business? Well, before we break for the evening, I do want to remind everyone next month's meeting, again, is the second Thursday, as always, on June 12th. If any of the new members wanted to chat afterwards, please feel free to come up. If you have any questions, any concerns, or anything at all. So, who wants to make a motion? Angelo is motioning to adjourn. Sal seconding. Is everyone in favor? Who's abstaining? Who's saying nay? Have a wonderful night. Thank you all.